Cathie Wood warns the Fed is making this huge mistake. You are going to pay for it. It's going to be the middle of September next week. We enter into the biggest weeks of the year. The quadruple witching options expiration and some of the largest option shorts that we have seen in quite a while. For people that don't pay attention to options, quadruple witching is a date on which the contracts for index futures, stock futures, index options, and stock options expire simultaneously. We are going to discuss what mistake Cathie Wood thinks the Fed is making right now. Why is the market going up the past 3 trading days? And where will the market go next in this video? Because realistically, this is crunch time for the markets. The worst month of the year is here, but so far it's not acting that way. Stay tuned as we peel this onion right now. See you soon. And of course, smash the like button. Welcome back everyone to my Audacious Money Witch channel, where we talk about macroeconomy, stocks, bonds, and commodities markets. If you like any of these markets, consider subscribing to my channel. It's free. And of course, tap the like button. It's totally free to do so if you like what you see in today's video. Let's first look at what the smart money are doing from this chart as the market went down last week. It looks like smart money was buying. As soon as the market went up, they stopped buying as much. Dumb money went super bearish and didn't buy this dip as smart money was buying. As the market turned up in the past 3 days, we saw dumb money turned a bit more bullish in this market. We also know that we are in September, the worst month of the year, but look at September. The start of the month is not where the problem begins. It's usually after the quadruple witching, big options expiration, right in the middle of the month to the end of the month. So we don't need to be FOMO here at all. Don't be FOMO as always. Now let's look at the sentiment chart, as this might show one of the reasons why the market turned up the last 3 days. Only 18% of the investors are bullish. That's why we are up right now. That's why we always try to prepare for the upside risk in this channel. The last thing you want to do is make a mistake like being too bearish like in April of 2020. And the market just kept going up after. I am not saying this time is like April of 2020. It's certainly not, because this time the Fed didn't print money. In fact, they can't turn the printer back on for a long time. More than 50% yield curves are still inverted, but not until those yield curves are being corrected. We will see the deflationary crash. Another way to say this is when the Fed drops rates to 0. That's the time for the epic crash we are waiting for. Now let's see what Cathie Wood is saying about the Fed's huge mistake. The Fed is making a big mistake with its outsized interest rate hikes as inflation turns into deflation, ARK's Cathie Wood says. Cathie Wood believes the Fed has gone too far in its bid to tame inflation via interest rate hikes. She argues that the Fed is overly focused on lagging indicators that show inflation, while leading indicators show signs of deflation. Even the oil price has dropped more than 35% from its peak, erasing most of the gain this year, Wood said. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell is making a mistake as he continues on the path of outsized interest rate hikes to tame inflation, according to ARK Invest's Cathie Wood. That's because inflation is quickly turning into deflation, she said, and that means the Fed will likely have to pivot away from its interest rate hike sooner than the market thinks. Making matters worse, according to Wood, is the fact that the Fed is overly focused on lagging indicators like employment and core inflation, rather than leading indicators which show signs of deflation. Leading inflation indicators like gold and copper are flagging the risk of deflation. Even the oil price has dropped more than 35% from its peak, erasing most of the gain this year, she said in a tweet on Wednesday. Commodity prices have indeed plunged in recent months, and some are trading at or near levels not seen since prior to the world crisis. Gasoline prices in particularly have dropped precipitously since the average price per gallon of gas briefly jumped above $5 in the US. It has since fallen to $3.75 per gallon, according to data from AAA. In the pipeline, inflation is turning into deflation, Wood said. One of the best inflation gauges, the gold price peaked more than 2 years ago in August 2020 at $2,075 and has dropped 15%. Lumber prices have dropped more than 60%, copper 30%, iron ore 60%, dram 46%, and crude oil 35%, she explained. And a reversal of inflation to deflation could be compounded by the fact that retail inventories have soared in recent months, which could lead to steep discounts for consumers during the upcoming holiday shopping season. If inflation is about to turn into deflation, as Wood suggests, then the Fed could find itself in a scenario where it over-tightened monetary policy and needs to pivot to prevent the economy from entering a hard downturn. The Fed is still expected to raise interest rates by another 75 basis points at its FOMC meeting later this month. Comparing Powell to former Fed Chairman Paul Volcker, who reined in inflation in early 1980s with massive interest rate hikes, Wood said Powell's current Volcker playbook doesn't match the economic environment. Faced with a 2-year supply-related inflation shock, Powell is using Volcker's sledgehammer and, I believe, making a mistake, Wood said. The Fed seems to respond to world crisis-related supply shocks spanning 15 months the same way that Volcker battled inflation that had been brewing and building for 15 years. I would not be surprised to see a significant policy pivot in the next 3 to 6 months, she added. A potential about-face by the Fed would be welcomed by growth investors like Wood, who often buy companies that are not yet profitable and rely on low cost of capital to fund their business. Surging interest rates have dinged ARK Invest's flagship investment fund, with ARK Disruptive Innovation ETF falling 74% from its February 2021 peak. The Fed can do QE, which most people thought as print money. It can do QT, which is destroying money, raising rates and lower rates. But they can't print oil and other commodities. They can't solve supply chain issues, like energy supply shortage, that costed this inflation problem in the first place. Raising rates to cause deflation is their only tool they can deal with this. When we have not enough supply in order to achieve balance, we need to destroy demand. That's what they are trying to do. However, rising interest rate tanks the housing market and car market. If you want to sell your house, you can't get a good price because there is so much competition. So many other people want to get out too. If you are on a variable rate mortgage, when the rate is up, you have to pay more interest to the bank. It's also much harder for companies to raise money if they are trying to grow at a faster rate, as most of Cathie Wood's companies, as their stock prices were tanked as well. So we can see for sure Cathie doesn't want the Fed to keep the interest rates high at all. It's all she bets on because most of her companies are high beta growth stocks. These stocks will do tremendously well at zero interest rate environment, as we already seen in April of 2020. So we can see her strong bias towards her prediction to deflation, as she made the same prediction in 2021. Obviously, she was wrong, and she didn't see it coming as the oil prices surged to $120 a barrel when the Ukraine war happened. What ultimately determines whether inflation or deflation will win really comes from the external circumstances of the world orders. What type of crisis they want to throw at us next. Either way, when the Fed keeps on raising rates, as we can see it from this 2-year yield chart, keeps on going higher. The stock market will keep on falling to lower levels, just as we predicted. Whether this time is a depression or a stagflation, we want you to prepare for it. That is why you are here. If you are worried about the economy leading into a depression, why not write a book today with me and become an author? Start your brand new life with an abundance mindset and become an entrepreneur today. You can decide how much money you're going to make and also have control over your life. You'll also have no more worries about your boss's painful comments or ridiculous orders. What do you want to say to your boss right now? I would like to hear in the comment section below. I know what I would like to say to my previous bosses. I am ticked at them. They used to tell me what to do, they used to order me around, and they used to control when I took my break, when I had my first drink for the day, or for my first meal of the day. They controlled everything, every move I made. They knew what I was doing every second of my shift. They knew where I was every second of my shift. And I didn't like that. I don't like being controlled. I'm a type of woman, I don't like being controlled. I don't like being told what to do. If you love being told what to do, stay at your job forever. Do it, okay? Thumbs up to you if that's what you like. You like being bossed around by a boss? Or do you want to become your own boss like I did? I became my own boss. I make my own shifts for the day, for my week, for my month, and for my year. And I make my own breaks, okay? I have the freedom to choose. So do you want the freedom to choose? Do you want to have that freedom? Ask yourself that question today. So today I'm going to show you my book, Hocus Pocus Attitude, Unlocking the Magic to Live Your Dreams. And this is me on the front cover here. And I just love this photo of me. I'm having such a good day. It's such a sunny day, and I have my sunglasses on and my Louis Vuitton purse. So I'm going to read some from this book today. Life is a constant race towards excellence, and at some point we must decide if we are going to be the participant or the fan. It is totally up to you every single day to avoid the negative people, to start believing in everything your mind says that you can achieve for your life, to not let other people control what you should or shouldn't do with your days. Stay around the people that are wanting to see you win. And that goes along with what I said about becoming your own boss. Do you want to be told what to do? Do you want to have your own control? Do you want to let other people just continue to boss you around? So those are, this is all about that. So Hocus Pocus Attitude, Unlocking the Magic to Live Your Dreams. And thank you. And this one is a bestseller. It's so incredible, the practice of gratitude every single day when we do practice these words. Thank you. And we do reach out to people and actually really practice them. So gratitude of the things that you have will bring you more abundance in life. So if you appreciate and are grateful for what you already have, you will receive more. So are you practicing gratitude every day? Never try to change others. Leave them free to change their ways naturally because they want to, and they want it for themselves. Once you find that your changes are all within yourself. So when you make changes within yourself and practice gratitude, you will see a shift within your life. And so order your copy today. And my crazy little thing called life. It is a best-selling book, this one. I've sold so many copies of this one, and it's so incredible. I will read some for you. Every day will be so magical. Every day will be filled with incredible magic, even more magic than when you were a little child. Life is full of wonder and magic. I can tell how much gratitude you have actually used within your life, all by seeing the major areas of your life. So your health, your happiness, your home, your career, and all of your relationships with others around you. So those are areas of your life that are so abundant and amazing. And when you have gratitude, you're experiencing all of its magic as a result. So this one is a lot about gratitude too. It is a crazy little thing called life. So order your copy today. I'm going to show you Wicked Pussy Perfume by Taddy, Eazzy. This one is an erotic novel, such an incredible read. I'm going to actually read some from here today for you. So all men have an unconscious death wish. All of you want to get as close as you can to what destroys you, to experience the most intense seduction ever, and that's me. Here I am your pleasure. Pursue pleasure at all cost. Oh my goodness, pursue pleasure at all cost. You need to understand that it is only in the act of self-expression, of the pursuit of your own pleasure, that you are truly becoming free. So this one is just a sneak peek at Wicked Pussy Perfume by Taddy, Eazzy. This is one of my clients' books. It was just published actually just recently, so he is already starting the second novel already, and so proud of him. The 3 most important influencers you need to meet by Lee Vincent. This one is my client's book, Lee Vincent. And another 2 of my clients, David Vine and Jama, Ignite the Passion, Co-Create Your Dreams. So this one is a collaboration book, and it's an incredible read, and they both are my clients. And another one of my clients, Tina Kaddish, 7 Steps to Thrive in Life and Business, Freedom. Who doesn't want freedom, right? So this one is incredible. Another one of my clients' books. And so we're going to do a shout out for Taddy So Baddy today. She is Canada's #1 female rapper. So I'm just going to show you her CD. I had the pleasure of meeting her. She's so incredible, so high vibration. I can't believe it. Such a lovely lady, so funny, and such amazing artist. So order your copy of her CD today. This is her copy right here, her Taddy So Baddy. She is on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify. So if you're interested in rap music, this one is for you. She is so good. She's actually just as good as Eminem. I'm not even lying. She is incredible. Eminem, watch out. Taddy So Baddy is in the house. She is so amazing. So a shout out for Taddy So Baddy. And I got to meet her, and I have her CD in my hand. So, and it is a signed copy. So I will give you a little, did you see that? Yeah, that's her autograph. So please order your copy today. So I hope everyone's enjoyed my video today. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. Share it with your friends and family. This is a new channel, so you can appreciate all the support and everything I'm getting from everybody. It means so much to me. I am so overwhelmed, so thank you for being a fan. Thank you for watching my videos and liking my videos, and have a great day. Bye everyone.